Two. Well, hello, fellow worm farmers. This is Larry with the Wiley Worm Farm. It's time to feed our worms one more time. I'm going to feed two bins today. I got bin number 1 here. I'm going to get in it, see where I had paper, newspaper like this over here, Mr. Cameraman, and they have devoured all my newspaper. So, here we go. We're going to flip it up. And this is the bin, by the way, just to remind y'all, this is the bin I started with 150 worms. And started this January 17th of last year, 2023. And then I put 150 more worms on August the 8th. So, as you can tell, there's a whole lot more than 300 worms here. A whole lot more. So here we go, folks. Here we go. We'll feed these a little bit. My ground up powder here. Now this is all this is simply chicken feed that I ground up, chicken pellets that I ground up, and I'm going to feed my babies the chicken pellets. And it's been about 6 or 7 days since I fed them last, and they have eaten it all. And I got to put some ground up eggshells in here as well. This helps the worms to digest their food. They got to crawl like a chicken does. And then I'm going to put some coffee grounds in here. Put this filter right here first. Let them work on that. I'm running a little low on coffee grounds. I got a bunch out in my garage that I got from one of the local coffee shops. I might need to get some more of that. Let's see, I got everything doing eggshell. I got my feed. And that's it. And I took a piece of newspaper here. This is a shopping paper. It's one of our local shoppers here. And I wet it down good. And I'll put it over my worms. Whenever they eat that worm chow, then they start on the newspaper and they devour that newspaper. So here we are with this bin number 1. I'm going to slide this one in the rack and then go to bin number 2. Bin number 2, if I don't knock myself out doing it here. All right, bin number 2. Here we go, folks. Now this bin here is one I bought from Mimi's Worms, and I had 1,000 worms in here. And look here, don't they look good here, Mr. Cameraman? Look at them worms, yes sirree, Bob. Shake that off a little bit, put it in the corner, and tear this paper up. Oh, this is a little dry. I'm gonna have to put a little moisture in here. This bin here, I started with 1,000 worms, but I think this is the one I counted about 500 worms out and started another bin. But there we go. Tear this paper up and scatter around here. I got it flipped up good. You need to aerate your bins, folks. You need to keep your bins aerated. So the worms can get around there and eat around okay and do their thing. Okay, I'm going to put a little moisture in this one because it's a little dry. So I'm going to put a little moisture in here. But I'm going to tell you, folks, worms love plenty of moisture. When I first started, I had no idea they needed this much moisture. And one day I thought I made a mistake by having it too moist. And it wound up being, instead of a mistake, it wound up being a real blessing. And I learned something from that. I learn something all the time about farm business. I'm constantly learning. Had my nephew over today and his little daughter, who's about 8 years old, and showed her my worms. I've showed her before, but I got a lot more than I had last time she was here. And he has a little boy that's going to be 3 in a few days, and he's going to bring him over and let me show him his worms. In fact, I may give him some worms so he can have a little project. All right, whoa. Yeah, I got a feed here, hadn't I? Pay attention here, Larry. Pay attention to what you're doing. Here we go. Got my worm chow here first. Good amount of worm chow here. And then my eggshells. I'm going to have to get some more eggshells. Get low on the eggshells, folks. And then my coffee grounds. Cameraman knocked me on the head to remind me about the cover up here without feeding them. All right. Now let's put this paper over here. Give them good moisture. I'll wet this paper good. And now I'll put my bubble wrap on here. Bubble wrap really holds the moisture in, folks. Really holds the moisture in. And that's it for today. If you will, please, if you would hit that like button. And if you hadn't subscribed, if you would, I would really appreciate it. This helps us, and hit that like button helps as well a whole bunch. And I appreciate it. I will put my link on the bottom of my worms. And also, I've got some pure red wiggers for sale. And I will sell those at $65 per 1,000. And you pay the shipping and we'll be in business, okay? I'll put a link to that. Thank you, folks, and have a good day, and we'll see you next time.